The world of filmmaking is moving at light speed, wouldn't you say? It's pretty exhilarating.
Absolutely. Especially for independent creators, solo shooters.
Totally. Forget the massive crews, the truckloads of gear. Today, it's all about smaller, more agile equipment.
Putting real cinematic power right into your hands.
Exactly. And speaking of power, there's a new, a really hotly anticipated entry coming from a major player.
Aiming to shake things up, sounds like.
In a pretty significant way, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's unpack this.
Let's do it.
Our main topic for this deep dive is that much whispered about Canon Cinema EOS C50 camera.
Mm-hmm. The C50 rumors.
Yeah, and if the industry buzz and those recent teasers are anything to go by, this isn't just like another small update.
It feels bigger.
This looks like Canon making a really definitive play, setting its sights directly on a market segment that Sony has, well, pretty comfortably dominated for a while now.
The compact cinema space.
Precisely. Our discussion today is heavily informed by a great article from Y.M.CINEMA magazine. That piece really lit the fuse on this whole conversation.
It did. It pulled a lot of threads together.
So our mission is clear. We're going to delve deep into all the speculation around the C50.
Right.
We'll meticulously compare it to the current benchmark, Sony's incredibly popular FX3.
The reigning champ.
And dissect what this intensified competition really means for your choices, whether you're a filmmaker, a content creator, or just someone looking for the best tools.
What's truly fascinating here, I think, is how this compact cinema camera segment became such a pivotal battleground.
Yeah, tell me about it.
It's moved beyond just, convenience. It's really about democratizing professional capability.
Right.
Cameras like the Sony FX3 haven't just made high-quality cinematic production accessible. They've fundamentally reshaped how projects get greenlit, how they're executed.
How so?
Well, suddenly, single-person crews, indie creators, they can achieve looks and workflows that just a few years back needed way more investment.
Bigger budgets, bigger crews.
Exactly. Equipment, personnel,
Yep.
the whole package. So this shift, it means immense creative liberation for you, the filmmaker, allowing you to tell compelling stories with real cinematic polish, but without that, logistical nightmare of a full-blown production team.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's miniaturization meeting serious performance.
Precisely, a testament to that power.
And that profound shift, that accessibility and capability, brings us right to the camera that, well, you could argue defined this whole segment.
Yeah.
The Sony FX3.
Yeah, definitely the benchmark.
Here's where it gets really interesting for us, because the FX3 didn't just sell well. It became like a cultural phenomenon in the filmmaking community.
It really did strike a chord.
So what exactly made it such an indispensable tool for filmmakers like you?
Right.
How did it cement its status as the reigning champion almost overnight?
Well, the FX3's brilliance wasn't just its existence, but its almost surgical precision in filling a very specific gap, a growing void in the market. It masterfully blended that compact, mirrorless form factor with genuinely professional cinema features.
Not just pretending to be a cinema camera.
No, exactly. It resonated so strongly because it wasn't just small. It was smartly designed for how modern creators actually work.
Right.
It quickly became the go-to choice. Solo shooters, documentary folks, YouTubers, indie production houses, anyone needing that critical balance.
Portability and robust performance.
That's it. And when we look at the pro touches that made it stand out, these weren't just nice-to-haves, they were workflow game changers.
Like what specifically?
Things like the built-in tally lights. Simple, but you never had to guess if you were rolling. Essential on a busy set.
Absolutely.
The versatile top plate mounting points allowed for quick, cage-free rigging of monitors, mics, transmitters, crucial for run and gun.
Oh yeah, saves so much time.
And those reliable codecs. High-quality, editable footage straight out of the camera. Minimizing transcoding, maximizing efficiency in post, vital for tight deadlines.
So it really felt like a proper cinema tool, just smaller.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Engineered into a mirrorless body that fits in any bag.
That insight into the workflow stuff really explains why it hit home with creators. It wasn't just specs. It enabled a way of working.
Totally.
And speaking of responses, Canon seems to be taking direct aim now.
Seems like it.
They've officially slated a major announcement for September 9th, and already a pretty tantalizing teaser image has dropped.
Yeah, I saw that. It definitely got people talking.
Ignited the rumor mill completely. It's more than just a vague hint. It's a clear signal.
Mm-hmm.
What's truly captivating about this teaser is just how clear its message is. The visual cues practically scream Cinema EOS.
Oh yeah, you can see it immediately.
You spot that glowing red tally light instantly.
Right.
That unmistakable big red record button right on top.
Classic Canon cinema.
And a flat top plate dotted with multiple mounting points. These aren't just random design choices, right?
No, they're deliberate, functional hallmarks. They instantly telegraph pro cinema.
For anyone familiar with dedicated cinema cameras, these elements just speak that language. This is built for serious video work.
And if we connect those visual cues to the bigger picture, well, it becomes pretty clear what Canon is doing here.
What's your take?
The C50's rumored layout, it isn't just similar to Sony's FX3. It's strikingly, almost defiantly close.
Right, it's very direct.
This, to me, is anything but accidental. It strongly suggests Canon is deliberately positioning itself to reclaim serious ground in this niche.
It's this fast-growing niche.
Exactly. They're directly responding to the impact Sony made, acknowledging the FX3 as the standard in this compact space.
So you think this is definitely it, the C50?
All signs point to it. The long-whispered Canon EOS C50 finally making its debut in a form factor that explicitly challenges the leader.
It's not just an update then, it's a strategic re-entry.
Absolutely. Laser-focused intent this time.
Okay, so Canon signaling their intent clearly. We've got the teasers, September 9th is coming. The next big question is, what's under the hood?
Right, the internals.
So what are the whispers telling us about the C50 specs? What kind of power could we expect, especially if it's aiming right at the FX3?
Well, the leaks, and remember, they're still unconfirmed,
Of course, grain of salt.
but they're painting a very exciting picture. The rumor is it's built on the hardware foundation of Canon's new EOS R5 Mark II.
Okay, wow, that's significant.
Very significant implications. We're potentially looking at a full-frame 45-megapixel sensor.
Which gives you incredible resolution, not just for stills.
Exactly. Huge flexibility for video, too. Cropping in post while keeping detail.
Mm-hmm.
Paired with that would presumably be Canon's famous dual-pixel autofocus, which is, renowned for smooth, reliable tracking in video.
A lifesaver for solo operators.
Total godsend. And then, of course, advanced codecs, professional-grade video recording, potentially including powerful internal RAW options.
Okay, RAW would be huge.
With that combination really puts it squarely in contention with the FX3's capabilities.
Now, to give this some context,
Yeah.
historically, this isn't the first time we've heard C50 rumors, right?
Yeah, that's a really important point. This potential C50 is a fascinating departure from earlier rumblings.
How so?
If you remember back in, 2020, there was chatter about a very different C50.
Right, I remember that.
It was suggested to be a Super 35 box-style camera, more like Panasonic's BGH1.
Focused on modularity.
Yeah, purely for multi-camera setups,
Yeah.
rigging. But that specific design, it never materialized.
No, instead we got the C70 later.
Exactly. Canon released the C70, which is a fantastic camera, dedicated Cinema EOS menu, but undeniably leaned heavily toward hybrid ergonomics.
Bridging that gap between mirrorless and cinema.
Right. What we're seeing now, though, with this new teaser, it clearly suggests Canon is returning to that pure compact Tixon concept.
But in a very FX3-like package this time.
A much more FX3-like self-contained package. It signals a deliberate strategic pivot in their approach for this segment.
Learning from the market, maybe.
Learning from market observations, perhaps directly responding to Sony's massive success. It feels like Canon saying, okay, we get what filmmakers actually want in this space now.
That's a critical point, especially for creators doing it all of themselves. Canon's clearly paying attention.
Seems that way.
But building on that, if Canon really wants to go head-to-head with the FX3,
Yeah.
where do they absolutely have to nail it with this C50?
Good question.
How can they leverage that deep Cinema EOS experience to offer unique advantages? Something that makes it distinctly Canon, not just an FX3 copy.
That's where their legacy could really shine. Make the C50 truly compelling.
Oh.
They could integrate several specific features that might just be the deciding factor for a lot of creators.
Okay, like what?
The holy grail for many run-and-gun shooters? Internal ND filters.
Oh, yes, the dream feature.
Now, the source article mentions this is doubtful.
Yeah, engineering challenges, right?
Yep.
Fitting them in that small body.
Exactly. Without compromising image quality or thermals. But if Canon managed it, absolute game changer.
Oh, undoubtedly. No more screwing on filters.
Imagine saving crucial minutes on a fast shoot. Beyond that, though, we'd expect stronger internal RAW recording options.
Pushing dynamic range, post-flexibility.
Precisely. And the inclusion of the much-loved C-Log 2 and C-Log 3 profiles. That's a big draw.
Canon's color science is definitely preferred by many.
especially for skin tones, and those profiles offer incredible latitude for grading. Then there's the RF mount itself.
More than just the lenses.
Well, yes, the growing ecosystem is great, but also the technical advantages. Shorter flange distance, unique optical designs, faster communication, better future-proofing.
Okay.
And finally, native Cinema EOS menus. They're distinct from the mirrorless menus.
More intuitive for cinematographers.
Seasoned shooters often find them incredibly intuitive, efficient, crucial for fast decisions on set.
Those are definitely some compelling potential differentiators. It's clear why it excites filmmakers.
Yeah.
But let's connect it back. Why should you, our listener, care about these specific tech details beyond the spec sheet?
Good point.
How might features like internal NDs or C-Log or the RF mount actually impact your day-to-day work, your creative choices, the final product?
Think about it. An internal ND streamlines moving between bright sun and indoors instantly. No fuss.
Right. Saves time and hassle.
C-Log 2 gives you that huge canvas for creative color grading in the edit, letting your vision truly come alive. These aren't just specs, they're tools for better storytelling.
Absolutely. So, thinking bigger picture, what are the market implications here?
This raises an important question, and for me, it's about empowerment. If Canon prices the C50 smartly, and that's the key caveat,
Always the big question mark.
it could really mark a pivotal moment. It has the potential to attract a huge segment of indie filmmakers, people who crave more robust, cinema-tuned features than, say, an R5 can deliver.
But can't justify the leap to the big rigs.
Exactly. Cannot justify the financial and logistical jump to a C300 Mark III or C500 Mark II.
So it creates a powerful, more accessible middle ground.
Precisely. It's not just another option. It's validating and serving this growing group of pro-minded creators who operate lean but demand top-tier image quality and workflow.
Absolutely. And strategically, Canon is just unmistakably signaling, we will not let Sony own this compact cinema segment.
No challenge unanswered.
This move isn't just about one camera. It reflects a huge industry-wide shift in how brands see the market.
Definitely.
Filmmakers today are clearly demanding powerful cinema-tuned tools, but in small, portable, travel-ready bodies.
The demand is undeniable across the board. High-end commercials, docs, YouTube.
It's a fundamental redefinition of what a professional camera looks like for a massive part of the industry.
Exactly right. And Canon, with this rumored C50, is showing they've understood that fundamental shift.
You think this is their answer?
This could very well be their boldest, most direct answer yet to that huge demand. And this kind of direct head-to-head competition, it isn't just exciting to watch.
It's good for us.
It's ultimately a huge win for you, the filmmaker. It fosters more competition, more innovation, pushes both giants to develop even better fingers, refine ergonomics, maybe even offer better prices.
You can hope.
It means in the coming years, you're likely to see cameras with capabilities we couldn't have imagined just recently. All because these companies are fighting for your business.
Okay, so to quickly bring it all together then, this rumored Canon EOS C50 represents Canon's most significant, most direct attempt yet to fuse those robust cinema features into that FX3 size package and price point.
A direct challenger.
If the leaks and teasers hold true, we're looking at potential strengths like great sensor performance from the R5 Mark II, versatile raw options.
And that tantalizing, maybe not internal ND?
And that tantalizing, though still speculative, possibility of internal ND filters. These are features that could genuinely make it one of Canon's most important launches in years.
Redefining their presence in this crucial market segment.
Definitely.
So what does this all mean for your next creative investment, or just for the future of filmmaking tools generally?
Good question to leave people with.
Yeah, ponder that evolving landscape. How will this renewed, intense competition between Canon and Sony push innovation even further?
Will internal NDs become standard?
Right. Will resolution wars finally give way to battles over dynamic range and color science? What new possibilities might emerge? Features, price points, maybe entirely new form factors we can't even imagine yet?
All driven by this fight for market leadership.
Exactly.
Those are truly fascinating questions to think about as this space just keeps evolving. For now, though, make sure to mark your calendars. Canon's official announcement, September 9th.
We'll all be watching.
We'll see if the rumored C50 lives up to all this hype and really delivers on its promise to shake up the compact cinema world. You definitely won't want to miss it.